DJ D. Hey. That Greek Time Podcast, 24/7. Always representing and showing love. Greek unity.
Hey everyone, this is DJ Dean Thap 2.0. Welcome to the newest podcast with our host, Joanne from Sigma Lambda Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And we have Abril from Delta Alpha Sigma Multicultural Sorority Incorporated. So welcome. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. You know, you're here. I was here at my house watching the solar eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
So just chillaxing.
Joanne, were you watching this eclipse too? Is it a solar eclipse or is it eclipse? I don't know how to say it. Is it solar eclipse or eclipse?
I think it's eclipse.
Okay.
Oh.
I always think twilight eclipse because that's what people are talking about.
It's like Edward. Bella chose Edward at this.
I know.
moment.
Why
I'm
do
like,
people just ruin the whole story? Jeez, like why do you have to do that? You know, even though the movie's been out for like how many years now? 10 plus years.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So you guys did go see it?
I didn't. I just stayed in my room and watched
Oh my
TikTok
gosh,
the
Joanne.
whole time.
You could have just stepped outside, right?
I couldn't, but I didn't have my the glasses. Like if I looked at it, my retinas will be burnt. I'll be blind for
It's
sure.
okay.
Now.
Just use your phone. Use your phone. See, and then
No, like I read like in like articles or like TikTok that if you even do it with your phone, like it's bad for your eyes. So I wouldn't even attempt
Really?
that. Yeah.
You're not
You're not supposed to do it with your phone?
No.
Well, I was like looking at an angle. It's the scene that I recorded it when it went to the eclipse, and then pretty much recorded from there. You know, so I actually didn't look directly at it. I just looked at an angle, just to make sure I got it in the camera. So
Like I think you're supposed to use the glasses even for like pictures. And
But it's that you have to check your eyes just in case.
it's okay. If something happens to me, you guys know why. So I told them like I don't want to ruin my 2020 vision. Okay, guys, like so, but like check it out. It's not gonna happen that much. Like like okay, fine, I'll go outside. So that's what happened. So. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, okay, cool. And then I went back inside. There's like so many different events on different campuses I saw. I was like, well, okay, watch out now. So, Bro, did you go on campus to do that or?
No. So normally I have a class, but our class we just had to take a quiz. So I just stayed home because I know parking was gonna be a hassle. So I was like, nah. I was like, I'm not gonna go on campus. I was like, I can watch it from my backyard. Just step outside, look up there, and I can see it from here. I don't have to worry about parking, or if I get hungry or get thirsty, pop into the kitchen and come back outside.
Right? That's the way you do it. Yeah. All right. Well, there you goes with the eclipse. Hopefully everyone's good to go. Hopefully no bad future in the coming months. So I don't know. People were saying, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that." People who are pregnant and everything. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, just best wishes to everyone. It was a cool moment. People were standing outside. People driving and looking up. I saw it too. I was like, this guy was like looking outside. Like, I'm like, you're driving, dude. Like, look in front of you. Like, So, but yeah, definitely. Hopefully, everyone's safe. And yeah. All right. So we had a lot of events that to talk about. We'll go one by one of each one. We went to the TCU Lambdas, me and Abril. We didn't go together, but we pretty much met up, and that's at Texas Christian University at Fort Worth. So how was that for you, Abril?
It was nice to see. Like I said, I've been to before to a Lambda's probate over here at UTA, but never over there at a different university. So it was nice to go experience and see how they do their probates over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was actually my first one I've gone to for the Lambdas. It's Lambda Delphi Land Fraternity Incorporated that we went to. So it was my actually first one to actually go, and it was really cool to see. There's nothing much more to say about it. That it was a good event, good turnout. It was outside. But no, I appreciate it. It was great to see everyone from Greek Life be there. Of course, that's pretty much the start of all the new member presentations that's coming up. So we have more to talk about. So Joanne, I know you didn't go, but how did you like my videos?
I really liked it. Like I was saying earlier, it makes me miss like going into those events and seeing it in person because I feel like seeing it in video is great, but I like seeing it in like I don't know how to say it, like I can see it right there and there because you can feel everybody's reaction. He's like, "Oh my god!" You can feel like all the nerves going around because everybody gets scared in that moment and everything, and the excitement. I feel like I just generally miss that, but the videos are always so good too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I try to do my best to get as much as I can for the experience itself and make it actually like you're there. Um, and so it was really cool. There were schools from SFA that were there, so that's a long drive for them, and they actually travel there. Um, one day, like I'll go to SFA, you know. So that's one of my goals. Bro, have you been there?
I have not. I want to go also, but I have not yet. So hopefully, within this near future, I'll go.
Okay, let's try this semester. Okay, sounds good. But no, it was a great event. Nothing more to say that it was a great start. The next one, Abril, did you go to one afterwards, or what was the next one you went to? Was it the TW with Joanne's sorority?
The show they had, yes, I think that's the next one I had. I think
Okay,
that
well, let
event.
me. I'll talk about the one I went to. Was the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated invited me to their new member presentation at TCU. I believe that was on a Saturday. So going from MGC to MPHC, I know Joanne actually asked me right now, like, "Oh, how was it?" It was good. Like, I don't know why I should say this. I'll say it. Why not? So when I actually was going to the location, uh, there was actually a fight like going on. Um, I don't know what the reason was. I don't think it has anything to do with. I don't know exactly what happened, but I was like, oh, that's not good. So because
Who was
I was like,
fighting?
I don't know. That's the thing. I have no idea. It was just they were fighting, and yeah. Luckily, I don't think I saw any letters, Greek letters, or anything else like that, because I think that would have been bad. But it was like two females fighting. So I was like, "Whew, this is a very
Is it
experience."
throwback?
Yeah, I don't think I told everyone about the throwback to last year, but it's coming up to the anniversary. So, but yeah, it happened. But like, just to move forward with it and going to the actual presentation, it was amazing to actually see. This is my first time seeing the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. It's a different experience. I don't know really what to say. It's like a lot of support. I saw a lot of brothers being there, and then there's like different traditions that they have for their presentations than others. But no, I appreciate one of the brothers that actually did invite me to the event, because I think when you receive an invitation to the event, it's like much better than just going as a out of nowhere and then just recording and taking pictures. But yeah, that was my next event that I went to. Great event. Nothing really much to say. I was there. I actually was there mostly to support, and so I didn't really record too much because I just wanted to be respectful for the people that actually are recording and taking pictures. So, and bro, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was like, actually, they're actually going to be coming back to our campus, so I'm excited. Hopefully, I can get to see one of their another one of their new member presentations over here, because I don't know, like you said, it's also really cool to be able to see. 'Cause I remember, I think it was last semester or 2 semesters ago, I went to a Sigma's one of their new member presentations. Like you said, it was incredible, like the support that they got. Yeah, you had people who were part of that org from like very long time ago, like 20 years maybe, and so it was really incredible. Like, you get to see the amount of support. It's just like a different vibe. But so hopefully, I'm excited. Hopefully, to go see them once they come back to our campus over here.
Yeah. So it's definitely quite an experience. I definitely recommend anyone who definitely wants to see that to go and do that.
Like, I think I've seen the Sigmas, but I haven't seen like the noobs strolling. So when I saw the video, I was like, oh, that's different. And I was like, I like that. I was like, I kind of want to see that in person generally, and how like I don't know how to explain it.
That means you want to see them shimmy. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it's called for them. For Kappa Alpha Psi, it's that they shimmy. So, yeah, it's actually very cool to see that. And that was the one video we did about the Super Bowl when they actually performed. Those were the brothers that performed. So it was really cool to actually see it in person, and for them being recognized during the Usher halftime show for the Super Bowl. So there you go.
Every time I hear that song, I always think about them now.
Hey, that's good. See, there you go. All right. So other than that, it was a great event. The next one we went to, well, actually, I actually DJ'd, and then Abril went to go and support was the TW Sigma Lambda Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Strut your stuff.
It was nice. Also, it was nice whenever I got there with some of my sisters. It was nice to like literally walked in and we had some of our sisters that would come up to us, like, we said hi and they're like, oh hi, what's up, and everything. So it was really nice to get to see them. And then, like I said, it was a welcoming environment, so it was really nice. So I enjoyed it because I've never been there for like, let's say like I guess like a strolling event, only for like the showcase and the new representation, but never for like an extra strolling event. So it was tight to go and experience another type of vibe with the campus. But yeah,
And
but
plus, I was DJing too. There you go.
yeah, there you go.
Abril, you gotta be here.
I was so proud of my sisters because I saw my little strolling. I was so happy to see her, and I saw some of the neos as well strolling. So I was so proud of them as well, seeing the videos and stuff on Instagram from here.
Yeah, she did an amazing job. I was very excited to see her perform, and no, I give her high praise, high fives for that. I actually like the stroll that I put on my Instagram that you guys did perform. Um, yeah, I actually love it. Just the growth for your chapter has been tremendous, and so it was a great event. A lot of orgs came by, a lot of chapters came to support, and yeah. Other than that, I don't really have much to say about that one. Another great event. I did it last year, and then I did it this year. I actually just wanted to say thank you to, of course, Rebecca, and then of course Grace was there too, Joanne, and so your line sisters were there. So it's like in order, right? So it's Joanne, Rebecca, Grace, and then Fab. So it's funny, like it should be another one that Fab needs to do at an event. And so we have everyone in order that I have helped out. Isn't that really interesting? I just thought about it right now. Because Joanne, I did your new member station.
Oh yeah.
And then I did Grace's Strut Your Stuff last year.
Mhm.
And now Rebecca was in charge of this one. And so if Fab does another one, I did the whole line working
Oh
together
yeah,
with them.
yeah. That
She's
is
like-
true.
she's like-
I was like putting it together. I was
I
like,
was like, what? Doesn't make sense, Dean. Like, oh, well, it does to me. It's funny. I just thought about it right now. I was like, oh, wait, that would be very cool to actually, but Fab has to make, I don't know if she'll be watching this or listening to this podcast, but we'll see if she does an event, and then that'll be cool. So we have everyone lined up, and then we can take pictures. See? No? All right, cool. Maybe just me.
yeah.
All right. So next event is the Sigma Lambda Betas International Fraternity Incorporated Founders Day Stroll Off. I believe that's what it was called. It was at UTA, and that was on the Thursday of last week. Of course, me and a bro were there, and then so
Okay, I will say I don't think I've ever seen as many betas there as I did that day. So it was cool to see, like, because whenever I got there, I was like, I would turn around like, oh, there's a beta over there. I was like, I've never seen these people before, or those people, or these people. So it was cool just to see like the amount of betas that there were there and everything. And then let me see, but it was a good event overall. It was nice, it's always nice to see other people supporting other people and other orgs. And I said I'm always excited too because I know our neos, they're always excited to stroll. So I know they're always happy for that.
yeah. So it was like, for me, I love those kind of events, and I love supporting them because they've been awesome. And another thing too, like, was the jacket. I finally was able to give it to him. And then did you see the video, Joanne? Oh no, not yet.
Yeah, his reaction was cute. He was like, and I was like, yep, me too, if I would get that too.
Let me see if I share it on the screen. So this is the one, right? You guys can see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the one I posted on Instagram. It was me presenting the Greek jacket. He didn't know about it. Of course, I think I showed you guys behind the scenes of so I gave you a sneak peek to actually. And then Avril was there. Oh, thank you, Avril. I love that. Like, I love that she was there, like cheering him on. So But yeah, I brought the jacket, and then because he's been asking for it, it's like, where's my prize, Dean? But yeah, so pretty much to describe what I put on it. So basically, you see in the front, I put his letters, and then my podcast logo on over his heart. 86, of course, 2023 champion, because of course the Greek Fantasy Football League, we did start it last year, and then he did win. So it's 2023. And of course, I put his name on the bottom, which was in his new member presentation too, and then which he actually put on his team name too. So, and there you go. What do you guys think of the jacket? Was it really cool? Do you think I should continue doing it, or should I just not do it no more?
I think it's cool.
I think it's
my
really
bad.
nice too. No, you're good. You're good.
Like I thought it was really different. I was like, you know what? I know people give out trophies and then like all these different things for I don't know, like just for prizes. For me, I was like, it's a Greek life thing. I was like, why not give him something Greek related? And so something that he can wear. I was trying to see if he actually wore like this color jacket, and so that's the reason. So it took me a while because of the fact that I wanted to do something unique that no one else has done. So, but yeah, very cool, right?
Yeah, I was like, well, hopefully, if he wears it at like another event, you can like take a picture with him and be like, oh my gosh, like the jacket I gave him.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, like I had a feeling he was gonna wear another jacket for this event. So for me, I was like, I just want to make sure get him the surprise because it's been I think about 4 months. So, but like I said, this process does take a while. I had to be creative and like I was like, you wanted to make it special. So, like yeah, I was excited. Like so, and then Real was there too. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. So. And Joanne, this should be right there.
You just cut me out from a picture and just transfer in the background.
We should do that.
I'm
Have
here,
a,
guys.
like FaceTime and everything. So hey, here's Joanne. Like so, but yeah. So and yeah, I was there for the event to, of course, support them. And then just nothing more to say. It was a great event. A lot of Greeks and a lot of performances. So, all right. So the next one was the UTA Kappadokia Sorry Incorporated Founders Day Stroll Off on Friday, which I was DJing for that event. So I could no, it's of course it was amazing because I'm DJing, so there's nothing more to say, So, Abriel, what do you want to say?
No, it was a good event as well. I love whenever I get to see, let's say, like other chapters from say like the same sorority go to a school because I get to see different strolls I have never seen before. So I like to like be able to like sit back and be like, ooh, like I like this is a nice stroll that they have.
I love that video so much.
Actually, the lights on the letters that they brought, this is actually from the new memory presentation too. So they actually had it on the grass, and so it was like for me, it like really popped out for me. And yeah, it was a great event. Like I said, there were like we mentioned before, there was a lot of different chapters from their sorority that came by. So it was really cool to see that too. But yeah, nothing more to say. That it was just an amazing event, and then yeah, there had been so much growth for their chapter too, since I actually started recording and taking pictures for them. So absolutely amazing to see that from my point of view. But if you need to follow them, the UTA KDCHI, KDCHI. But yeah, that was Friday, and then dang, I guess we have another one. Last Saturday, me and Abril went to University of Oklahoma for the Rose Royale. That's what's called. Brought to you by, of course, Omega.fi and then Kappa Delta Chi, where they have a step and stroll competition where 6 teams were competing for a big prize of $1,000. That's crazy, right? $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and then second place was 500. So I was like, dang, watch out. That's actually pretty cool. So
I do wish I could have been there a little longer just to actually explore the campus because I actually have never been to that campus before. So we got there and we were running late. Where I was with, we were running late. So we were like, oh, let's hurry up. So whenever I got there, we missed the first performance and then we got there at the end of the second performance. So I didn't get to see all of it, but I see on your video I did see the performance. But it was really cool. I had never been to the event before. I've heard about it. I think it was their last time had this competition. There was an OD5 I had met him at this one place, and he was talking. He's like, "Oh, like this is like we're doing this event over here at OU. Like you should think about like maybe competing and all that stuff." And so that's how the first time I ever heard about the event. Obviously, no, we didn't go compete, but it was tight. So I was hoping, like, no, like, oh, hopefully one day I can go actually like be in person and see the event. And so I was able to go this year, thankfully, and it was really cool. Like I said, it was really cool also to see. There's a lot of chapters there or different like Greek orgs that we don't have over here. So it was nice to see them. I will say props to whoever won first place because whenever I saw their second round, I was like, bro, I was blown away. I was like 10 out of 10. Like, I loved it. But same thing for everyone who participated. Like, no, it was props to them because I know it's not something easy. I know it's a lot of work you have to put into it. So it was really tight to see everything. And same thing, explore different campus. And then also to see some people who I know from over here go over there and perform. So it was tight.
My second time going to University of Oklahoma, and it was pouring rain when I got there. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it went from like sunny in Texas to like thunder. I was like, oh no, like, and I was getting Dutch Brothers because I was thirsty. I was like, oh okay, let me go Dutch Brothers, and then pouring rain, and then like at least a 30-minute wait just to get one drink. So I was like, but yeah, it was an amazing event. The brothers are amazing OU chapter, so I appreciate them. I always want to say thank you to them because they always welcome me there. And make sure if there's any accommodations I need, especially because I like to record and take pictures. They was like, oh yeah, go for it. So I really do appreciate that chapter. So I definitely want to give a shout out to them. But all the Greek organizations there have been amazing too. I wish I could stay longer. There are days when I really need to stay longer to be able to experience that. But I think everyone that competed, I think they should, congratulate themselves for actually doing such an amazing job because, like I said, you're competing and then you don't really know what they're looking for exactly. You know what I mean? No. But congratulations to it was Phi Delta Alpha that won it was the Alpha chapter at the current school that we went to. They actually won first place on that part. So, and then of course you can see it on YouTube if you haven't seen it. All the performances, which I was able to upload, I think late last night. Oh my gosh, trying to upload these videos are getting very challenging because it was like almost an hour. Like, I had to. That's crazy. It's an hour, and I had to cut it like shorter because of that reason. Because like it could have been longer than that. It was like almost like 2 hours.
Yes, I thought that was really good. I always like seeing their performance too. I just wish I can go see them in person. That's the only thing I want. I miss it so bad.
So this is the one I posted of them winning first place. So the only reason I put like, so if people want to know why I post certain performances, and then this was actually this one's actually they were performing on stage. The other one is because the camera reels, like they want it vertical, so that's the reason I do it like that. And it looks better that way. It's because I can't get all of them in one shot based on the aspects of Instagram. So that's the reason I did the behind scenes performance, and then I did one on stage, and then of course when they won, finding out. So it was really cool. I'm happy for them. Congratulations, $1,000. So, and of course, I would say another congratulations to Omega Delta Phi from the UNT chapter for winning second place. They won $500. And so last year they won first, and this year they won second. So I feel that's a win-win for them on that part for pretty much winning every year. But they did an amazing job too, and pretty much all the people and organizations that did perform the betas, and of course the brothers of Omega Delta Phi, and then of course another Phi Delta Alpha chapter. I think both the Omega Delta Phi and then Phi Delta Alpha had a chapter from a different school that came to actually compete too. So I'm not gonna say specifically because I don't know exactly the schools, but like I said, it'll be on Instagram. So if you ever do want to know where they came from, make sure to do that on that part. But amazing event. I would love to see more competitions because I think they're really fun, especially with the prizes. And so because like $1,000, that's a lot of money. So I was like, you know what? I wish I could make a stroll team and everything, but yeah, that's a lot of work. So yeah. Bro, I'm just thinking that it's good. Or
What's
Joanne,
up?
just letting you know, like, stroll team for next year, So and Joanne, it's $1,000. $1,000.
That is true. It is $1,000.
Just thinking about that. Okay, so and then like I said, second place was 500. Win-win. So,
Mhm.
but you still have fun. I think that's awesome. So, but other than that, that was pretty much the last event that, of course, I think that's what me and the girl went to this past couple weeks. So it's been exhausting for me because I've been editing a lot of clips and people have been asking for them. So even though there's actually more events this week coming up, so make sure to check us out. We of course put out Instagram on this video, but we'll put it in the description too, just in case you guys want to follow our stories and our posts, because it's going to be very fun. A lot of Greek events coming up, a lot of new members. And so, well, that's it for me on that part. But make sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Of course, the YouTube's DJ Dean Thap 2.0. And of course, you can find mine podcasts at DJ Dean Thap Greek Time on those podcast applications. So,
Bye.
all right, we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, take care. Bye.